Hi. So, you've probably read the title. I guess you should if you clicked on the video. Um, and I guess I should just get right into it because I really don't know how to start videos. So, yeah, just watch me draw and I'll commentate on why I'm drawing that stuff. So, okay. So, right now, I am drawing. I forget her name. Who's like the creepy spider girl? She might be a spider. I have no idea. And I guess her design is fine. Overall, her design is fine. But my main issue with it is just it's kind of very basic. It has the same problem as like pretty much every other character in the show. It's just very small limbs, very thin waist, and it's not really like very dynamic, I should say. And so she doesn't really stand out. Because there are other small characters, not only in this series, but also in like Haluba, however you say that, Haluba Boss. And I don't know, I feel like they could have, especially for like her first, being like kind of like this sort of like minion for Alistair, it seems, or someone who's just feels that she's devoted to him. I feel like that there should be at least, I don't know, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And as you can see, I'm kind of making her into like a sort of spider girl. And keep in mind that these are just like really rough concept designs. This isn't meant to be like final. This isn't meant to be professional. It's just meant to, as a way for me to put my ideas down. So like as a visual representation of like what I'd like the characters to sort of evolve into with the series going forward. So yeah. So I also imagined Nifty, I think that's her name, Nifty or something. Her being like a sort of spider. I don't know why, because I feel like her tiny body and really tiny limbs and stuff kind of resembles like a spider to me. And yeah, I didn't give her like a mouth because because a lot of the characters in this show, sorry, that looks too big. A lot of characters in this show already have like the same mouths. If you notice, it's like Alistair, Charlie, Husk, all those guys. They have like the same shark tooth grin, and I feel like it would make her stand out a lot more if she just had those weird spider eyes, kind of like what Angel Dust has. And speaking of Angel Dust, since he's like kind of like meant to be a spider too, I think they would kind of like be kind of partners in crime in a way, like as voice crack. Sorry, like as the show goes on, they'd like kind of hang out and stuff like that, and she'd kind of be like his sidekick, because she already is kind of that to Alistair. At least that's what I got from the pilot. Or I guess she kind of has a crush on him or something, because that's what, the crew has said in, like, Wikipedia or something, which is like, okay. Like, I don't know. And I'll get to Alistair, too. I want, and, all the characters, I'm just kind of going probably for my first kind of redesign, if you can even call it that, because it's very lazy redesign, with a very easy character to do. So obviously, as you can see, I'm not like really coloring anything. I'm not really adding anything to it because I'm kind of an amateur artist, I should say. I have been drawing for a while, but I'm more about like concept sketches. I'm not really about anything like big like movie poster actions, like cool anime poses, that sort of thing that you'd see a lot in like a lot of really great artist designs. They're like, what's going on with their legs? I didn't realize the whole picture would look so weird. So yeah, her dress is pretty much the same, which is honestly, I don't really have a problem with, but like, she's just like, her dress is like kind of really basic. Like, it's probably the most like, it's just like that little poodle dog thing, which I'm lazily drawing right now, and it's so you know it's like something on her dress, I guess. So it's like most blatantly 50s ever. So it's like, oh yeah, she's like from the 50s, I guess. But it kind of makes it look more like a costume because really nothing else about her like says 60s to me. So I'm kind of confused because like she's like a germaphobe and she cleans a lot and she's like from the 60s and she's like, so is she like meant to be like a housewife or something? Like, I don't know. It's like kind of weird. Like, I don't really understand her role. But I get it. It's like a pilot. We don't know all the information. But, you know. Okay. So that's kind of the basic idea of her. She kind of has Bill Cipher eyes. I didn't mean to do that. She kind of looks funny.